What's going on, guys? How are you today? I'm doing all right. I am getting myself together for a date with my honey, so I'm kind of excited. Anyway, welcome to my channel. My name is Shelly, and if you are a new visitor, thank you for being here, and I sure hope you'll stick around. If you like the content, please consider leaving a like, and if you want to, consider subscribing. To my returning viewers, thank you so much for being here. The place wouldn't be the same without you. I love you, and I am very, very happy you're here. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I apologize. It's been a little scattered around here today. I don't know where we're going, but he told me to dress nice. So I've got my dress on, but I wanted to put a sweater over it because it's the spaghetti straps. So I wanted to put a sweater on to keep it modest. But it's real pretty. It's red and black, and it's got this purple in here and the white, and in places the red fades out to pink. It's an abstract pattern. And it's just the prettiest dress. I just love it. It was this one, or if you can see it, that one right there. So you kind of know, this doesn't have the same pattern as this one, but it is the same type of dress, just a straight dress. And I've got some beautiful, like flip sandals. Hang on, I'll get them. I'll be right back. Okay. These are the sandals, and they are so pretty, and they've got the strap back here, so they're not just flapping around whenever you're walking, because it's got it's the thong style. But I just love these. They are so pretty. I don't recommend doing a lot of walking in them, but they're very pretty. So yeah, so I'm really excited. Welcome. I'm going to play in that Legend palette from Beauty Creations that was based on Selena. And if you remember, we just got this in our Ice Cream Beauty. And this is the palette. I haven't tried anything on in it. I've only done swatches from when I got it. Oh my gosh, my hair. I just washed it, and I let it dry naturally. Let me put a headband in it. Keep it away from my face. I don't do anything. I spray in some leave-in conditioner, but I also put a deep conditioner on it today. You want to, you let it sit for a while, and so it said make sure don't do any heat treatments on it. Let it just work its magic. So I'm like, okay. But I may end up doing a little something with it. I don't know. I don't really have that much time. We're leaving by 7, or we have to be there at 7. So I don't know what time we have to leave by. I don't even know where I'm going, but I know I'm excited. So anyway, let's dig into this palette. It's the Legend palette based on Miss Selena. And yeah, I'm just going to dive right in. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't. Oh, and I got this really pretty little lacy shawl to wear around my shoulders because it's a little chilly today since we've had the rain. Isn't this the prettiest thing? I just love it. I have to keep it hidden because my cats, you know what they would do to this thing? So, yeah. Gaming. Let's dig in. Now, with Beauty Creations, normally their palettes don't, the pans, they don't name the pans. They don't even do what, they don't even do what some companies do and put them on the back. There is no names. But I'm going to start with this little pinky color right there. It's got a little heart in it. Actually, no, I'm not. Ooh. Now that I'm looking at it, that might be a little dark. Oh well, I'm gonna use that one. I didn't know that my honey had ordered some cat litter, and Amazon delivered it yesterday, and I didn't know because I was upstairs the whole day, and I didn't know they had been here. I wasn't on my phone at all, so I didn't see the alert that they had delivered. Well, it's in a plastic bag, a real thick plastic bag, but it came in a cardboard box. And when he came home, I was downstairs by then, and he walked in the door, and I was like, "Hi, honey, welcome home." And he was like, "Hey," and then he turned around and walked back out, and I'm like, "Where are you going?" I thought maybe he'd gone to the store or something, and I was thinking, "It's awful late. What stores are open?" Because it was like he had to work overtime, so it was close to 3 in the morning, and oh, he had. It's a 50-pound bag of cat litter, so you know that 50 pounds feels even heavier because it's so dense. And he brought it in, and I was like, what is that? I didn't know what it was. And he was like, it's cat litter. And he brought the bag in, and then he brought the box in, and he was like, it's cardboard. It melted in the rain. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea they even came. Oh, big oopsie on my part. Around. And let's see. I know kind of where I want to go. Well, I know where I want to end, I should say. With this real pretty red. What do I want to do to get there? Will work. Tell you what, I'll put a matte down, and then I'll put a shimmer over top of it. And I'm gonna, again, yesterday, if you watched yesterday, I did the Orange Squeeze palette, and I used this little loose pigment multi-chrome. I'm gonna use that again today. Or I might use that one I showed you from the Lick brand. I don't know, I've got a few to choose from, but it's probably gonna be that one. Now, what was I just looking at? Oh yeah, this one. Can you tell I'm excited? We haven't had a date in forever. Oh, that's pretty. I better be careful with that one though, because it's darker than it looks in the pan. Yeah, I use caution with this. Because if this one is this dark and it doesn't look that dark in the pan, I can only imagine the last color I'm planning on using. Wish me luck. Get this up here, out of the crease so the color will show. Blending it up in to the brow. That's better. I've managed to pinch a nerve in my back, or I've done something. This hand is tingling. I've got to get back to the chiropractor. There's just no two ways about it. I've been neglecting it, and I know better. A couple of years ago, I guess it's been about, it was after COVID, but just right after. So I guess this was probably early 2022, I think. is when this happened. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Something happened. I don't know what it was, but it was really bad. It had me bedridden. I couldn't walk, even with a cane or anything. I could not walk. I physically, I was in so much pain, and I couldn't do anything. I was in misery. I mean, I was on pain medicine, and I don't take pain medicine. I don't take anything like of the sort. Um, I, I, I don't. And, and I mean, it was, prescription, very strong pain medicine. And I still, I mean, I couldn't function at all. And, so I finally got my mom to take me to the chiropractor. She, she has a minivan, and so I could get, I could get into it easy. I couldn't have even done that if it was if it was anything I had to get down into. But oh, he had to work on me every day, like for 2 weeks, 4 days a week. I had massage therapy. I had those electro pet therapy things, and him and his assistant both had to work with me to get me able to move around to where he could work on me. And I don't ever want to go through that ever, ever again. That was, oh, oh, that is so much darker than I thought it was going to be. Whew. I'm gonna, let's see. I want a large, there we go. Perfect. And see if I can't tame that down just a little bit, because that's a lot. It's way more than I wanted. I am so curious of where he's taken me. He can be very romantic. On my 50th birthday, he rented a limousine, a stretch limo, and we went out to dinner, and then he took me club hopping over across the bridge over in Louisville. Or, as I get corrected all the time, it's Louisville around here. But anyway, that was fun. We went to the Galt House, the top of the tower. Well, not really the top of the tower. We didn't go to the rotating restaurant. Top of the tower is it's I forget the name of it, but it's a rotating restaurant. Way cool. But there's a bar there, and the bar itself is a giant tropical fish tank. So that's really pretty. It was really classy. And we went to a blues bar called Stevie Ray's. Oh, man. And we went, where else did we go? We went a bunch of different places. But it was so nice. Let's see. That looks even. Keep my blending brush out. Look how pink it turned the brush. This was white at the top, and it's pink now. Okay. Okay. Now for the shimmer. I'm a little intimidated to use that because it's just as pink as that was. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to lightly go in with this. Wonder if I ought to. We're going to try it. I'm going to use a different one to go over top so much. I'm going to put this right here. I'll just keep it low. I'm not going to put it all the way up on my lid. I've got a different one I think I'll use for that. Yeah, okay. Let's stay going in that direction. I'm looking up and trying to decide if I want to use something from this other palette that I've got. I've got plenty to go with here though, so I'll pass. I'll pass. Okay. Now, I think I'll use this purpley shimmer way up here at the top. Ooh, I know. Oops. Use this one. That's pretty. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. That puts a nice little shimmer over top of everything. That's real pretty. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Back on track. Now, this dark color, that clean the brush off just a little bit because I want to reuse this one. I'm going to put right in here just to deepen this little corner. You know what? Maybe I'll use a stippling brush for that. I'm like, oh boy. I'm slouched over. I need to keep my posture right. Got my butterfly. Okay, and then this one. This is the deepest one. Oh my gosh, and the money palette. So many. Whew. Definitely gonna have to blend this a lot. Oh no. Okay. And let's see. I think these are the ones that I have to use my finger for. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let's calm that down. Maybe I shouldn't have picked a date night to do this. Oh, Shelly, they call it practicing for a reason. Well, he's used to me being all glittery, so this won't look anything shocking to him. I feel like a disco ball. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Okay. I'm gonna do some blending or I'll be here. It's already 35 minutes in, so I'm gonna do some blending, get the rest of my face put together, liner, mascara, lips, and everything, and I'll be back with my final look, okay? Right back. Okay, guys, here we are, the final look. So anyway, I went in with, let's see, which one was it? No. Major Attitude from Jeffree. You know, it's just a beautiful, one of his real pretty berry colors. And then I went over it with this Maki Yika. I got it off Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. And this is a super long-lasting, shiny lip color. I don't know if you can quite see the shininess of it, but that's what's on my lips. I can dot a little more on there. And then I topped it, I topped it with that, what I was talking about yesterday. Shawl's coming off. Yesterday, the Lick Cosmetics that and I didn't check and I should have, but it's this lip topper, very finely milled lip topper, and that's in like a ruby. What is that color? I'll tell you real quick. expected. No. Effects. It's not just my fault that I couldn't read that. It's very faded because this is, it's old. But let's see if you can tell. It's very shiny. I can see this thing. It's going to be fun. And I did put this loose pigment on the eyes. I went in with a color from the Wine and Only palette from ColourPop. I went in with this color right there. That one, let's see, is called what is it called? Major Chianti. Major Chianti. So anyway, I feel like, I mean, I wanted something with a little more red in it, but this is picking up the purple in this dress. If you can see that outline there, it's picking that up. So anyway, that's it, and I'm real happy with everything. I used what little bit I had left of the Jeffree Star's wedding setting spray. I barely have any left. I'm gonna have to get some more. So anyway, wish me luck tonight, guys. I'm not sure what we're doing, but I know that it's gonna be nice. My honey looks real nice. And yeah, I guess I'm out the door. This will post tomorrow because I won't be able to get it edited. So again, yeah, happy birthday to me. You guys have a great evening, morning, noon, midnight, whatever time it might be when you're watching. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.